Hey guys, I just wanted to take a quick look at some of the cases from UAG for the iPhone 12. This should be the final design, and they actually have a new line coming. So they have 3 new cases coming to UAG. I don't know if this is even listed yet. They're trying to break into the maybe less expensive market or maybe the not so industrial heavy duty cases. But let's start. This is called the Mauve or Move series, not quite sure. It's got a polycarbonate back that's pretty thin, so something similar to maybe their previous UAG cases, but it does have a hard back, and then polyurethane, just a really dense, kind of shock absorbent material around the corner. So this is a brand new line that I don't think is announced by them, but this is for the iPhone 12. So something new to expect, maybe not quite as rugged looking, but it still has the really protective corners on this particular model. And I think it will do a great job. It's very similar to the Plyo series, if you're familiar with that. So that is the Move series, or potentially might be called something else. Now, this is going to be called the Anchor series. So this comes in several colors. I've seen a rose gold, kind of peach color. I've seen a black and a gray. So same kind of styling. It's got the hard polycarbonate back and shock absorbent sides. Now, it doesn't have the raised bumpers like all, the traditional UAG cases. It doesn't, to me, feel like it's going to be super protective, but thin and kind of a different look. We'll have to see if people like that. And the next is the Anchor series. So this one's a little surprising to me. The quality, it's real bare bones. It's thin. It's just all polyurethane. There's no hard shell on this, and it crumples. So I think this is going to be for the person who's just looking for something maybe with a little grip. And nothing too bulky. I am a little concerned about how thin some of the rubber or polyurethane is on this. If you look at the bottom there, it looks like that could catch and tear fairly easily. Now, I haven't tested these as far as durability. Once I actually get either some iPhone 12s or some demo units, I can put them in and get kind of a closer look. But again, these cases aren't even announced on UAG's website. They might be other places, but these are a brand new line from UAG and trying to break into kind of a new market. So moving on to some more of the traditional stuff. This is going to be the Plyo and Monarch series. This is going to be for the 6.1, the rumored iPhone 12. The previous ones we saw were all for the rumored 12 mini. But again, here's the Plyo series. It's just going to be a clear back. It's definitely more clear than on previous generations. It still has the raised corners on all of them to provide you with that shock absorbency. One thing, I noticed the curve on the inside of the case, it goes in a lot further than on previous models. So I'm curious if that's what the shape is going to be of the iPhone 12 display, if it's going to match this, or if this kind of covers up a portion of that. It's kind of hard to tell unless you've had these cases before. I noticed it right away that it goes really far over. I'm going to show you one from last year, just by comparison. The current ones, these are out for the iPhone 12. It doesn't go in quite as far, and this matches the iPhone 11 curve quite well. And so I'm wondering if on the newer model, if that's going to be the curve of the iPhone 12 display, or if it's going to cover it a little bit or just come in a little closer. I do anticipate maybe some screen protector issues unless they're cut in to accommodate for this. But other iPhone 12 cases, they do not go in as far as this on the corner. So it's going to be interesting to see what the phone looks like inside some of these UAG cases. I haven't seen that type of curve on another one. So moving on to the Monarch, not a lot has changed here. It's kind of the standard Monarch that we've known and loved in the past. They do have a new blue color, and I should have highlighted that here, but it's like a steel dark blue. I'm guessing it's in anticipation for maybe a new blue iPhone 12, but same thing, very shock absorbent, thin, lightweight, corner protection, should come in carbon fiber, like a black leather, and a couple others. So moving on to a 6.7 inch. This is the rumored 12 Pro Max. Again, not a lot has changed here. It's kind of their traditional styling, lots of corner padding. Again, even on this model, I don't notice that curve go in as far as it did on the Plyo. But for size comparison, I'll lay them all side by side. If you've had a UAG in the past, you can expect the exact same experience it feels and looks like on these cases. Aside from those new cases that I highlighted at the beginning, the Move, the Lucent, and the Anchor, but you can kind of get a final size comparison. This is the first time I've ever seen UAG come out with cases this early before the actual iPhone 12 launch. So I'm very confident that they're confident that this is the final design, I'd be willing to place money on that. I've never seen this early before. But there's a size comparison from left to right. There's the rumored 12 mini. In the middle, that should fit two models, the 12 and the 12 Pro. And then on the far right, 12 Pro Max. Hope you've enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.